Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the Ag Report. Teri Antilley has been selected as the next director of the Montana 4-H Center for Youth Development and the State 4-H Program Leader. Antilley received her master's degree in animal science from Texas A&M University. During her time there, she got involved with the Extension's Horsemanship statewide program, later becoming the program leader, judging contests, running workshops, and teaching 4-H'ers across the state of Texas. Just when you thought she might be done with education, she went back to school to receive her PhD in Ag Leadership and Education and Communications from Pennsylvania State, where she also became an instructor and the Extension Horse Specialist. As the director, she will provide direction and leadership for the 4-H program in Montana, making sure the kids have the resources and support that they need.
I'm really excited to develop some very strong, long-lasting relationships across the state, and I'm looking forward to an opportunity to invest in others and help them succeed and just make a difference in the lives of other people. It's a great role to be a support, to be a resource, to be an advocate, and to help provide that leadership.
Well, Montana Congressman Ryan Zinke co-sponsored a bill that would make the USDA provide more incentives for farmers and ranchers to increase conservation and wildlife migration on their land. The Wildlife Corridors on Working Lands Act would add wildlife corridors, expand the Big Game Conservation Partnership in Wyoming, and encourage landowners to adopt virtual fencing. Join us back in an hour for the markets.
I represent a lot of what ranchers' wives are, where they marry into the family. Coming into established ranch, the expectations of that is just absolutely overwhelming. You know, there's always stress with all families, but when you're not dealing with the stress outwardly, it will definitely impact everyone inwardly. You may feel alone, but you're not alone.
Welcome back to the Ag Report. Well, beef exports for the first quarter of the year are 6% higher compared to this time last year, with export value the highest in 9 months. There was an all-time high of exports to the Dominican Republic, followed by significant increases to the Caribbean and Middle East. The export value of fed slaughter in March climbed to more than $450 a head, which is the highest since 2022. Although lamb exports are well below last year's pace, shipments to the Caribbean, Mexico, and Canada have all strengthened. Cattle traders seem to be focused solely on the weak box beef prices and nothing else. Choice box beef is almost $2 lower at $296.67. Despite muddy conditions across a lot of the state, the public auction yards was still able to ship some cattle out with higher bids. Slaughter cows sold $3 to $5 higher, with light weights at $131 to $144, fleshy cows from $120 to $144, and lean cows at $120 to $132. Bred cows sold from $24.50 to $26.50, and a couple of heifer pairs at $30.50. In Sioux Falls, lambs sold mostly lower, with 30 to 50 pounders at $305 to $355, ewes ranging from $68 to $115. The fact that Russian wheat fields have had some frost damage combined with below normal rain expectations for the next week, U.S. contracts have been able to rally higher. It is also said that Japan is looking for a big purchase of wheat from the States, Canada, and Australia. Today, traders will be on the lookout for the USDA's crop production report. Well, that's it for today's report. Have a great weekend.